James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at NAB 2023. I'm here with my friend Stosh Durbacz, and he's going to tell us about a new lens from FUJIFILM Optical.
Thanks, Jen. What we have here is the first in the Duvo series of lens from Fujifilm. And what Duvo is really it's a name we made up, not unlike Premista or Cabrio in past generations. But what it is, it's the combining of a dual format. And when we say dual format, it's dual in terms of its Super 35, but it has an expander to cover full frame. But it's also dual in terms of its coverage of applications in broadcast as well as cinema. And then it's more for live event. Obviously, you can see here it looks just like a box lens because it is a box lens. What's new? It's the first of its kind that's native PL mount. So we've got a 25 to 1000 mil lens with a native PL mount back on it for productions to make use of, to start thinking about what applications they can come up with.
What is the speed of the lens?
It's an F2.8 at 25 mil. It'll hold that out to 460 some odd mil, and then it's an F5 at 1000 mil. Interestingly enough, when we talk about the technology in these box lenses, on cameras that support the technology, we have what we call ARIA. What ARIA is essentially ramping compensation. So the lens knows, we know, what the ramping curve is in the lens, and we can tell the camera that, and then the camera can dynamically add gain to maintain exposure levels all the way out to 1000. Of course, that's settable. You can cap the amount of gain if the noise is a concern, but it's an interesting new technology that is made available due to the communication between the cameras and the lens.
It seems like the broadcasters all want to get a cinematic look these days, so this is the perfect lens for that.
It's absolutely perfect for that, for lots of different applications, and it can be used very much like a broadcast lens. What's beautiful about this lens is that it can be used as a cinematic lens as well. As you can see here at the show, we've got it set up with a Preston Fizz unit. So if you are in an environment where you're going to have a separate focus puller, you can hand them their Preston, give them their 17-inch monitor, and they can pull focus like they normally would. So with the Fizz unit, we can actually set it up such that if the operator wants to work with the Fujifilm zoom demand, the zoom can be disabled on your Fizz unit, and then you can drive zoom from here. Or once your MDR is plugged into the lens, you could run a Microforce over here as opposed to this, if that's where your operators are more comfortable, and make use of it that way. So certainly versatile, and it can be set up however production wants it to be. They don't need to be concerned about the shape of the lens, what it looks like. They're going to use the tool sets that they're comfortable with and be able to work the way they're used to working.
Very elegant long lens solution for cinema.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as you can see, we have a prototype cage on it here from Wooden Camera. We're looking for ways to accessorize this for the cinema community, have attach points for them to make use of. We're meeting with some of the filter companies here as well, see if we can get some customizable filters either for the rear or the front. The front will be a bit of a challenge. It's a 220 millimeter front piece of glass, so we'll see what we can do there. But we're also looking at ways to get some barn doors and matte box style flags on there, again in support of that cinematic community, because we really think there's going to be some great applications to make use of a lens with that kind of range.
25 to 1000, that's really something.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's exciting. So as I mentioned, there's a Duvo series coming online. The second in the series is this portable lens, so the Duvo Portable 24 to 300. So it's really bringing that same mindset in product development and product design, supporting that live environment for both broadcast and cinematic applications. So here we've got a 24 to 300, lightweight, portable, 114 mil front, has that drive unit on the side to enable versatile use. It's a T2.9. It will ramp a little when it gets out to the end, but again, giving production that kind of long focal ranges in the small lightweight. There will be a wide angle little brother to this lens that'll follow. Some of the final details on what that will look like relative to final spec are still being determined, but this will be now a series of 3 lenses in the Duvo line.
Are these available yet?
These are not available yet. They'll be available in early 2024.
I want to put in my order.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Thank you, Stosh.
Take care. Thanks for coming.